How is it going? My name is the Bean Theorist and welcome back to A Bean Theory. Now I know the title says murderer, but I think Mr. Bean is a serial killer sent to hell. My first bit of evidence is that the start of every single episode of Mr. Bean, it's like he's falling, but from where I think it's from heaven. That's why there's a bright light. I've come to believe that Mr. Bean got shot and killed by policemen on a shootout and was sent to heaven to have God's review his sins. After God sees what he has done, Mr. Bean is sent to what seems like earth but is actually hell. Inside Suit with Mr. Bean. I think it's set in the past before he was killed, like that cartoon shows Mr. Bean 3. Think this is because Season 1 episode 34 the cops sent him to present. Now it may look like that you got pranked by that other guy, but why wouldn't they scan? Will check for ID, because I knew he was a murderer and set in the past before he was killed, and it was still noise for Sarah healing and he breaks out any movies again. And that's not enough proof. Look at this. Well, I'm really shocked just growing up with this guy. It's like to see you like this. Now back to the topic at hand. As many different times where you see Mr. Bean like you're like in the clips that I'm about sure you look at these clips.
Got a letter from the Royal National Gallery. They're recommending a guy called Bean to represent them.
Bean? Oh. I can't say I've heard of him.
They say he's a man whose incontrovertible genius dwarfs our own meager talent. And where do you want him to stay?
I have a rather interesting idea.
Here? In our house? Or...
Oh, I think they might have mentioned it if he was a notorious serial killer.
Brace yourselves.
So from all the evidence we have, I can definitely say Mr. Bean is the murderer, but hey, that's just a theory. A Bean theory.